Kit cars. You've seen some good ones, and you've definitely seen some bad ones.
What the heck?
You may have even thought about buying one, but you're just not sure if it's the right choice for you. Today I'm going to give you 10 reasons why a kit car should be your next project, and why the Factory 5 Type 65 Coupe is the perfect option. The Shelby Daytona Coupe boasts a legacy deeply rooted in racing history. These cars achieved remarkable success in endurance racing, securing GT class victories at prestigious events such as the 1964 and 1965 12 Hours of Sebring, the 1964 24 Hours of Le Mans, the 1965 24 Hours of Daytona, and the 1965 12 Hours of Reims. The car's design was a departure from the traditional Cobra Roadster, featuring a fully enclosed body that improved high-speed stability and reduced drag. This made the car faster and more efficient in endurance races compared to its competitors, including the famous Ferrari 250 GTO. The Factory 5 Type 65 Coupe pays homage to the original Shelby design, capturing its iconic looks while integrating modern technology and materials. It embodies the same passion for performance and craftsmanship that made the original such a standout in the 1960s. As you may have noticed, cars these days are expensive. Like, really expensive. With dealer markups regularly moving cars into the six-figure mark, or classic cars fetching top dollar at auction.
Go!
It's easy to see why some turn to kit cars as an affordable alternative. Now, don't get me wrong, you can get close to that range building a 65 if you plan on using all new parts, a crate motor, adding custom components, and want to show quality paint job, but this doesn't have to be the case. Finding a used engine and transmission to rebuild, doing all or part of the bodywork and paint yourself, can bring the total cost well under what you would pay for, say, a new Hellcat, Z06, or Dark Horse, and be very competitive with them in terms of performance. Got $8 million burning a hole in your pocket? Yeah, I didn't think so. While most of us are nowhere near the ability to afford one of the 6 original Shelby Daytonas, there is still exclusivity in building a Factory 5 65 Coupe. As of Dave Smith's taping of Ask Dave Anything back in June of 2024, there have been 1,333 Type 65 Coupe kits sold since the Gen 1 debuted in 1999. So it's likely you'll be the only one driving one of these at your local car show. Just be ready for the many questions at the fuel pump when curious onlookers ask, "Hey, what is that?" The Type 65 Coupe is no slouch when it comes to performance, and it can certainly hang with some of the most iconic muscle cars of years past, and even modern cars out today. You'll see a 0 to 60 time of 3.6 seconds. That's in line with some of the cars listed below. Now, this time comes from the configuration using a Ford Racing 302 crate engine, pushing 345 horsepower. Throw in a Coyote or 5.2 Illuminator and drop that number even lower, or go all out like Eric Trevis and his twin-turbo Coyote Gen 3, pushing over 800 horsepower and pulling sub 3 second 0 to 60 times. Here's the complete spec list of the Type 65 Coupe using the Ford Racing 302.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Want to build a vintage coupe that's true to the 65 era? You can do that. Do you love aero and want to build a track monster? You can do that too. There's no right way to build these cars, so there's plenty of room to build it how you want it. Our build theme is a modern take on a classic design, so anywhere we can add a modern flavor, it's there. There's a reason Factory 5's slogan is built, not bought. Building a 65 Coupe isn't just about assembling a car, it's about becoming deeply connected with the entire vehicle. From the suspension, brakes, and fuel delivery, to the drivetrain, electrical, steering, panels, and interior, you'll be hands-on with every aspect. Sure, you could hire someone to build it for you, but there's something incredibly rewarding about being able to say, you built this car from the ground up. Yes, there will be challenges along the way, but I believe that anything worth doing is never easy. The knowledge and skills you develop will stay with you long after the car is finished. First, let's talk about the Factory 5 forums. You can find answers to just about any question, whether it's about assembly, sourcing parts, or troubleshooting common issues. And the best part? You're getting advice from people who have experienced the same issues you're dealing with and found a solution. This community does not gatekeep information. In fact, they love sharing their knowledge. No question is a silly one, and they'll be happy to help you out because they were once standing where you are. Okay, tooting my own horn here a little bit, but let's not forget about the YouTube content creators. There are many talented creators out there documenting their Type 65 Coupe builds. From step-by-step guides to authentic vlogs that keep it real, these YouTubers provide a visual and detailed walkthrough of the entire process. Watching their videos gives you a clear idea of what to expect, the challenges you may face, and show you new techniques that you might not have even thought of. But perhaps one of the most valuable resources at your disposal is Factory 5 Racing themselves. The company is incredibly supportive of their builders and has a customer service team that's knowledgeable and passionate about the products they make. If you run into any roadblocks or need clarification on assembly, Factory 5 Racing is there to provide technical support and ensure you stay on track. There's a unique kind of pride that comes from building something with your own hands, and the 65 Coupe is the ultimate DIY project. From the moment you open the kit and see all the carefully crafted components, you know that you're about to embark on a journey that will test your skills, your patience, and your determination. But the reward? It's unlike anything else. You'll know that every inch of that vehicle was crafted by you, and that's a feeling that no factory-made car can replicate. You'll face new challenges, moments when you have to pause, rethink, and learn something new. But that's what makes it so rewarding. With every challenge you overcome, you don't just improve the car, you improve yourself. I know this one is important to Dave Smith, so while it's number 10 on the list, I saved the best for last. This is a great opportunity to do something with your family. For parents, it's a chance to pass on knowledge and skills, showing your children how to work with their hands, how to troubleshoot, and how to see a project through to the end. For kids, it's an opportunity to learn about engineering, design, and the power of persistence. Building a Factory 5 is about creating lasting memories. It's about spending quality time together, overcoming challenges, and celebrating victories. And when that car finally hits the road, it's not just the sleek design or the roar of the engine that will bring a smile to your face. It's the pride that it was built by you and your family, together. Thank you so much for watching the video. If you want to keep up on our own 65 Coupe build, hit that subscribe button or check out one of these two videos.